Alright, fellas, we got a new setup here. We got a fucking camera angle that I'm sure I haven't used before, so let me know how that is. I was scrolling through Adonis Gang, which is maybe the best social media of all time. Very, very intellectual posts. And, hold on, wait, let me just fucking. Is there a way to. I just fucking copy and paste this because I just want to go through it. What's your excuse for not eating 10 eggs a day? I am texting a girl who is 19 and I am 15. Truly a great social media. Leaderboard, we got fucking. Oh shit, this is the guy. Wow, he's number 5 on the Adonis Gang leaderboard. Epic. Also, how are you gonna have 130,000 members but have 150 online? I don't know, bro. Basically, very cool website. Sometimes there are good things on it, but I'm gonna be honest, the community is a tiny bit cancer. And I found this epic post called top 30 self-improvement habits. And you know how the YouTube algorithm likes top number lists. So I'm gonna be going over this, giving my 2 cents on it because I fucking love tier lit. Excuse me. Because I fucking love tier lists as well. Saw a post asking for it and why not? Makes sense. I beg to differ. Tell the reason in the comments below. Well, I probably beg to differ, but I will say the answer tell the reason in the video. Not below, but above. Let's check this out. So we have classic tier list going S through D. I'm kind of sad that there's no F tier, as that would be funny. But alas, we got S for super, A for awesome, B for better, C for cooked, and D for dog. Now, in S tier, we have fucking reading, sleeping, workout, meditation, diet. I also really like how all these are the same, all these are the same text. And also that, we'll get into it later. In A tier, we have making money, no FAP, the most important habit of all time, testosterone maxing, making friends, journal, not journaling, just journal, traveling. That concludes the A tier. Then we have fucking courses, martial arts, cold approach, chilling, celebrating, breathing techniques. C tier is looks maxing, mewing, monk mode, cold showers, stoicism as a concept is in C tier, unlucky, identity shift, self-improvement videos, and praying. And in D tier, for super dog shit, we have content making, podcasts. I don't know if this is creating or listening to podcasts, but one of those. Walking on grass, biohacking, and fasting. This is an interesting assortment of habits. Let us go through them. I like fucking copy and pasted the icons into my own tier maker, and we will be ranking these. So let's let the cat out of the bag. I don't know what the idiom is for this. Let's rip the band-aid off right away. Content creation and making money and all this shit, and also making friends, not being in S tier, is pretty retarded. So is prayer being in C tier. I would put it in, if you want to take a secular stance on it, I would put it in the middle, in B. Podcast, walking on, these are just some very odd choices. But for the most part, it's like the no-brainer, like, yes, you need to sleep or else you're gonna fucking die, and you need to have a diet at least, or you're not gonna eat food. So, hold on. How the fucking... There we are. Now, I created this single-use tier list on tiermaker.com, my favorite website, and I swear to you that I had like 75 fucking attempts of doing this, and my computer crashed after every time. I don't know why, but since it's a single use, it doesn't save, so this is genuinely my 5th time copy and pasting these icons, and I got a tiny bit frustrated, and for that very reason, some of them are cropped out, so my bad for that. I'm going to be renaming the tiers. I'm not going to click presentation mode because through trial and error, I figured out that fucking deletes everything in here. So, our tiers are going to be essential, fucking lit, big boost, doesn't hurt, and useless, or I don't know. If a habit is one that I don't have much experience with, I'm also going to be putting it in there. Essential is basically your life will be immediately worse if you don't focus on this. Fucking lit is, it's amazing, you should do it. However, people have reached success without it. Big boost is if you got all your if you picked all your low-hanging fruit, if you got all your fucking boxes checked, then yeah, sure. Go focus on these for a bit, see if they help you. Doesn't hurt. It's something that I wouldn't put my focus on, especially as someone who's just starting out. But like the title says, it's not going to be bad for you. And if it's not one that I don't know, but it's really shit, I'm going to put it in the useless tier. Let's rank it in the order of... I copy the icons in order of his, like, fucking... in order of his ranking, so we're going to be going chronologically. First off, reading. I'm kind of stuck between fucking lit and essential, because, yeah, no, I'm putting it in essential, because pretty much nobody has, like, reached success without reading at least some form of book to help them get there. Except in, like, prehistoric times when fucking before people could read and had access to books. Same thing with sleeping, same thing with fucking workout, same thing with diet. All those like basics that are kind of boring to talk about. I'm not going to be going over these because obviously if you don't do these, you're going to fucking die. Now, if you invest so much time into tracking your sleep, doing all the shit of like, oh shit, I got to get my 12 hours a night or whatever, that may be a bit detrimental because once you have it checked off, like 8 hours as a precedent, and you're doing that consistently, you should be focusing on other things because if not, I mean, if you just keep on trying to chisel away at these habits and not actually going out in the real world, meeting people and doing all this shit, watch my last video on it, then you will not get very far. Now, what's next? Meditation. Meditation, this is a fucking shocker. I know. I'm gonna put it in the fucking lit category instead of essential because there have been people who have gotten successful, who are probably pretty happy without meditating. Now, that being said, notice how I put it in fucking lit. I didn't put it any lower because it is an amazing habit with a ton of benefits, both mental, physical. You'll notice things that go on in your body a lot more. You'll be a lot more reactive to situations, and depending on the situations, it can be essential. However, pretty much, what's it called? People have different ways of doing this, and just like sitting down and having a specified time for meditation, it's fucking lit, but it is not essential. Now, making money. This is something that the original guy did not put in the S tier. And it's kind of like, yeah, sure, if your goal is just to live like a cool human life, yeah, maybe. However, if you want to live a cool human life and also like participate in the modern world, go fucking out to restaurants, go pay for groceries, making money is essential. No matter by what way you do it, it is pretty much a no-brainer. And the fact that, should I just, hold on. I'm just gonna like fucking put it in the same tab. Can I, please? Please. Okay, there we go. He puts making money in A tier. I'm putting it in S tier because where I live, you kind of fucking need money. In Los Angeles, you're either like very top echelon or homeless. No nuance whatsoever. Now, the next one, no fap. Not jorblin your jeepness. Hold on, wait. Should I Google this? Okay, just Google when she jorblin my jeepness, and a very funny image will come up. If you are a fucking full-on porn addict, this is fucking lit. If you're not a fucking full-on porn addict, this is a big boost. I'm not gonna put it in the doesn't hurt tier, because it definitely does have consequences, especially further we go along into this, like, weird-ass VR, like, a meta-reality age, where there's gonna be different, like, opportunities for like fucking OnlyFans models to like project themselves into the metaverse. I don't know about all that shit, but it's gonna get pretty scary. And the further time progresses, in my humble opinion, the bigger of a boost this is gonna be. But as of now, 5/12/2024, 6 to 18 p.m., this is a big boost. Testosterone maxing. Now, if this means having high test is pretty much the essential, yeah, automatically. Now, if this is like, I must eat fucking 12 eggs a day or whatever the shit, it's a big boost. But focusing all these, this is one of the things I think the 80-20 rule applies to greatly. Once you've like kind of settled down and it's like you've achieved a few things, then you can be like, oh yeah, sure, I want to improve my tea to the max level. But until then, it does seem a little bit counterproductive to like you can't even talk to people, but you're like, look at me, I have my vitamin K2. And it's like, okay, bro. However, having good levels of testosterone, not maxing necessarily, but having good levels of testosterone is absolutely essential Because if you have low T, symptoms of low T, like, you know, I have had in fucking quarantine, you're just basically having depression, and you die, and it's very sad. And for that reason, I'm going to put it in the essential tier. Making friends. This is another one that I think he put in actually A or B. Yeah, he put in A. I think pretty much life is useless if you're alone, right? You need friends. You need, even if not friends, you need a family at the very least. So, I guess that's just like my philosophical take on it. If you would be completely fine just alone in this world, sure, you can put it lower. But life is meant to be a fucking multiplayer game, bro. And for that reason, making friends is essential. Journaling. I do not have the most experience with it. However, it's like, I think it's in between Big Boost and fucking lit. I don't think it's helped me as much as meditation. But meditation and gratitude journaling are in the same boat. That like they pull you out of the crab bucket of shitty mental health. So I will put them both together, but I will put meditation further at the top. I should probably organize these by like order of importance. Hold on. Bam. Pow. There we go. There we are. So, traveling. This, I don't know where he puts it. He puts traveling in A tier as well. I'm tempted to put it there. However, if you've never like moved outside of your home country, if you've never been anywhere else in the world, it is essential. And I'm sorry that I'm putting so many things in here. It is just that to live a complete life, you do need pretty much all of these things. And traveling allows you to make friends, allows you to maybe more money opportunities, allows you to fucking work out in different places, even if it allows you to testosterone max by inhaling the clean air or some shit. Traveling is that's why we have legs, we have feet. We were nomadic for a large portion of our history. We fucking traveled, and we took Polaroid photos as nomadic hunter-gatherers. Very nice. Courses. I do not know. I have never bought an online course. Closest thing I've ever gotten to buying an online course is fucking paying $20 for a Fortnite player to coach me back in 2021. Not worth my money whatsoever. I would not make that decision again. However, that's the closest experience I have to getting an online course. As far as Tom's is concerned, they're fucking essential. Please buy my Alpha Male Top 10 Tips to Molest Children course. Yeah, sure. Maybe if you have bread like that, go fucking do that, and it'll help you a lot. But for me, this is strictly in the IDK. Not useless, but literally just I don't fucking know. Now, martial arts. Martial arts, in my humble opinion, are fucking lit. And they can teach you a bunch of the lessons of... Martial arts can kind of combine meditation and working out because... like, a good amount of the martial arts also incorporate, like... a sense of both into them. And therefore, I truly do believe that there are... really cool, really good addition to your life. But it's kind of like it either clicks for you or it doesn't. For me, it does, and it's absolutely fucking lit. And for that reason, well, since martial arts kind of, I'm going to put it for me personally above meditation and journaling, because martial arts is kind of like meditation and working out in one. As I already stated, it's like it's just a discipline you show up to. You do it for decades if you truly are invested, and you reap the benefits. But for average people, I would say fucking, not average people, but like people other than me, I would say just try it out, go give it a try. And maybe for you it's going to be useless, maybe it's going to be fucking lit. Personally, for me, it is absolutely fucking lit. Cold approach. I really don't like the term cold approach. I really hope I really wish they just put talking to women here. This also, if you're a, at least mostly heterosexual man, is essential. You need to learn how to talk to people. This isn't the same thing as making friends. Right? I think making friends is slightly more important because if you have a big-ass friend group, then you're, like, more likely to just have girls around you naturally as a byproduct of that, whereas if you just watch fucking Denmo social cold approaching videos day after day, you're not necessarily going to make the most friends. I'm not going to say it's above sleeping, that's fucking lol. Well, maybe. If you have social opportunities but you need to miss, like, 1 or 2 nights, that is, in my humble opinion, a fair trade-off, because the story of your life will be shifted way more than if you got that extra hour of sleep then. Obviously, develop good habits, but when the opportunity knocks, go fucking answer the door, my guy. And that includes cold approaching. Chilling. Where did you put? You put chilling in B tier. I'm gonna put chilling in fucking useless tier, because there is also a different, separate one for celebration. And chilling is what most people, including me, spend most of their day-to-day doing. At least on, weekends when they don't have to... My bad, my voice kind of gave out on me. At least on, like, the weekends when they don't have anything specific. You do need time to relax, but that time is, like, the social events, right? That time is the social celebration, all that shit. Chilling just means looking at fucking skibbity toilet brain rot. And that is pretty much useless for your self-improvement. Celebration, on the other hand, is a big boost. Actually, I'm tempted to put it in... actually, no. It's between big boost and fucking lit, but this is the self-improvement autism tier list and not the, not the anything else tier list. So these are self-improvement habits, and as a self-improvement habit, celebration with other people, big boost, let's see where he put it. He put celebration in B tier as well, I see. Yeah, this is like going out to a fucking party, not drinking alcohol, because that's like gay and dumb, but like, just being there, basically using the skills and the making friends and cold approaching things, and just being fucking cool. Am I? Alright, pardon my minor schizophrenia. I genuinely thought someone was in my house for a second. I heard a noise, I went to investigate, and the results came back, and there was not in fact anyone in my house, so that's good. Where were we? Celebration is good. Go out with the boys, go have a good time. However, I cannot put it bigger than a big boost, because it kind of like gives you a chance to fucking recharge. Like, it gives you a chance to cash in your hard work, and it's very fun. However, it does not develop you that much more beyond that big boost. Breathing techniques. If this means like breathing fully, Wim Hof method, any of these, I mean, I'm again tempted between essential and fucking lit. I think I'm gonna put it in fucking lit, because these things take the priority. And also, there have been people, like I'm sure Arnold Schwarzenegger, he even wrote about this in his book, The Encyclopedia of Modern Bodybuilding, back in 1864, that like, he's always surprised when people ask him how to breathe. Like, just fucking, it always came natural to him. Bunch of things in the fucking lit category. If you do the essential things, they pretty much come to you on their own. Especially making friends. If you're like a social guy, if you're raised well, like, you'll know how to breathe, my guy. You'll know how to be relaxed if you're not fucking traumatized. If you are traumatized, it is essential that you learn how to go breathe properly. However, averaging it out, again, as I'm doing for the rest of this list, it is fucking lit. Go focus on it, but not putting it above the rest of these. Looks maxing is fucking lit as well. Actually, no, essential. If you live in 2024, which if you're watching this video, you're living at least in Oh, I just got a message. Yeehaw. I got an iMessage from this is why fucking Hamza said to, like, turn off your notifications when you're recording. Hold on, I'm gonna do that. Right now, I'm going to put myself on Do Not Disturb. There we go. Do Not Disturb on. Wait. There you are. And you can see the blue light filter. Fucking damn, I'm kind of disappointed in myself for letting there be a notification mid-recording. Anyways, that was a message from a girl who fucking... whose past 2 messages to me have been, damn, that's crazy. So, I decided to leave that there, but apparently she wants a further word. Now, looks maxing is a great thing to do. When it gets really funny is like top 10 jelking edging methods to instantly make you more attractive overnight. The real looks maxing advice is pretty much self-contained within most of these, and also like having good posture. Like, I'm sure I've been slacking on it for fucking half the video at least. I don't know if you can see. It's like not being like slumped over like a motherfucker like this. Anterior pelvic to anterior tilt, whatever or posterior tilt, I don't know what the fuck you call it. Basically, just have good posture, go smell nice, go fucking smile and be happy. Now, I think that pretty much covers looks maxing. Yeah, it's essential, because if you don't looks max, then that means you don't fucking take care of yourself. And again, this is autistic terminology, just like cold approach is autistic terminology. But that's what the word means. The word looks maxing just means looking after yourself, taking care of yourself, so other people perceive you better. Mewing. Mewing is fucking lit for the same reason that breathing techniques are fucking lit. If you're like traumatized, you're like naturally mouth breathing, fucking nasal congestion, whatever the fuck, it's gonna be essential for you to learn how to do this. However, if you had a good upbringing, if you're making friends, if you're social, if you're doing all these things, mewing is just a thing that naturally happens because you just breathe from your nose, and the most natural way to do that is tongue out, roof of your mouth. You should maybe make sure you're doing that, like double check. But again, it's something that you should automatically be doing as a healthy human. Monk mode. I've never really went to monk mode. Well, maybe I went like the bad version of monk mode in like 2022, like early 2023. That like you just go fucking school, you go gym, you do work on something maybe, and then you just watch self-improvement videos. And that shit's fucking, that sucked. I'm gonna be honest, I did not enjoy my life whatsoever. But that was a really the fucked version of monk mode. I mean, I enjoyed my life in the sense that I knew that I was in a shitty situation and that I'm gonna get myself out of it. But it was just not fun whatsoever because I did not have tangible results. I did not know how to talk to people. I was still shit scared to talk to girls. Not making any money. I'm still not making any money, but that will change in the near future. And I wasn't like doing anything really actionable that will like measurably. Your progress needs to be measurable. Like I think that's the key theme of this entire video. So I'm gonna put this in the I don't know tier because I've never done a proper like good monk mode. Cold showers. Cold showers are a big boost. They're fucking huge. If you take a cold shower in the morning, I guarantee you're gonna be more confident as you go through your day. You're gonna feel better physically, mentally. Immune system, yeehaw. Now, when the weather gets too cold and you... I swear to fuck there's noises coming through my house. I don't even know. This is a Mandela catalog moment. Basically, if you take cold showers for like too many days in a row, what I found for me is I just get fucking sick. So, unfortunately, they have had to be cut recently from my life. But if you can handle them, wonderful. It's amazing. Again, it's not essential. I'm not putting it in the fucking lit category because it's not going to change your life as much as these things up here. But I'm also not the most educated on it. I'm sure if you ask someone like Wim Hof, he would be like, yeah, bro, it's fucking essential. I love the cold. And he's not wrong. I don't think I'm wrong either. It's just different perspectives. His is a much more educated perspective because he's like fucking 3 times as old as me and much wiser. I don't know why this is clicking there. Okay, there we go. But again, there have been many people who have gone without cold showers and led much, like, you know, successful and happy lives. Next up, Stoicism. I don't know. Again, it seems really cool if employed correctly, but this is one of those things where it's like, what people think Stoicism is like a black and white gym TikTok video of like some guy doing fucking neutral grip pull downs at like RPE 3, with like a Marcus Aurelius quote, like, I fear not the man who has jerked off one horse 10,000 times, or like something like that, right? If that's what you mean by Stoicism, it's probably close to useless. If you look into it more, you're more educated on it, and you like go in, it's probably gonna be fucking lit, or even essential for you to lead your life, depending on how you are. But again, I do not know. Identity shift. This, I'm tempted to put it in essential, but I haven't completely done it yet. I know for a fact that once I do this, it's gonna be essential, right? It's absolutely a humongous part. And yeah, actually I am gonna put it in essential because, like my guy, if you don't change your if I did change my identity, a couple of years ago, I could have done all this shit way sooner, and this is basically the key, right? I'm putting this at the very top of essential because this is in fact the mindset. Now, let's speed run through these last fews, nice Borat accent, because this video is getting way too long. It's getting up into 2 segments because I heard fucking schizophrenia noises in my house, and even still, the 2 recordings separately are getting long. Self-improvement videos, they're fucking lit. They're fucking lit in the beginning. In the end, if you get paralysis by analysis very easily like I do, they're fucking useless. However, they are very much lit, but there have been basically every single human being before like 2010 who achieved success did so without self-improvement videos, so you can do that as well. And reading is the old school equivalent of doing that. Prayer, the guy like left this up to interpretation. uh I mean, if you're religious, it's gonna be essential. If you're atheist, it's gonna be useless, obviously. I think putting it in the middle would be kind of a dick move. So like for myself, also maybe in the I don't know category, I'm getting into it more and more, but I'm not like, I'm not seeing I'm gonna be honest, I'm still developing, right? Like I'm not seeing a major boost, but it is calming. It is very calming, and it's very good for like mental shit, like battles within your own mind, like calming that is absolutely essential for that. And again, if there is a God, which I really hope there is, then prayer is fucking obviously going to be essential. Now, content making. This could either be useless or essential. For me personally, I mean, it's the way I'm going to fucking make money, so obviously it's going to be essential, just by proxy of it being in the same tier. Even so, I think it's at the very, very least fucking lit, or like a big boost to your life, even if you're not gonna make money off of it, just because like share things with your friends. Your friends are on Instagram, your friends are on fucking Twitter. Well, sometimes. Um, and if you make content, you can go make cool videos and they can see it and be proud of you. So putting it in essential. Podcasts. I don't know, making a podcast. I have no experience with that. Listening to podcasts doesn't hurt. I'm gonna be honest. Well, if I put self-improvement videos up here, I'm going to put this in the fucking lid as well. Because if it's a self-improvement podcast, if it's like long-term like this, it can be a big part of changing your identity if you're listening to these positive messages on the daily. However, if it's just a random fucking Joe Rogan experience, number 19, yeah, bro, so I took DHT this one time, and like, yeah, that doesn't hurt probably, but like, it's not going to be the best. So, if it's self-improvement podcast, fucking lit, which is the assumption I'm going with. And otherwise, it just fucking doesn't hurt, bro. Biohacking and walking on grass. Walking on grass is cool. Um, I'm not that educated on it. I don't know if, like, I don't think it's essential, just because the very first humans probably who were in fucking Africa didn't have grass to walk on sometimes. I don't know. Like, people in the Middle East don't have much grass to walk on. A bunch of civilizations sprung up from there. Just fucking sand. So just go walk. I'm sure it doesn't hurt. The grass feels funny because it fucking tickles. Yeah, go win. But it's not like, at least for me, it hasn't been this essential thing. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass and I'm completely uneducated and this would completely change my life. But for now, yeah, it doesn't hurt. Biohacking. I don't know what they mean by biohacking. I'm going to Google the definition of biohacking. The act of exploiting genetic material, what the fuck? Without regard to accepted ethic. This looks like a fucking, sorry for, is this showing there? Okay, my bad. I thought something was wrong. This looks like fucking left-wing propaganda, so I'm not gonna accept this. I'm looking at Google Images. Person uses science and technology to maximize their mental and physical potential. There's like maybe 2 people in the world who use this properly, and then the rest I already know. It's like it's just paralysis by analysis completely. And you hear about this like one Andrew Huberman thing that like changes. Oh yeah, it's gonna change your life. This random fucking root found in Myanmar, and they just never implement it. And they like fucking stroking their egos like, oh shit, I'm so smart, I consume educational content. Fuck yourself. That's what I'm imagining biohacking is. Maybe it's some like really great epic okay, well this looks pretty cool actually. Maybe essential. No, I'm putting in useless. I don't give a fuck. None of the greats of the past biohacked. Fasting, big boost. If it allows yourself to get your work done, it's going to be essential. Although, like, people in earlier generations, like some of them fasted, some of them didn't. So I'm in between big boost and fucking lit and essential. I think it's going on the bottom end of fucking lit if it allows you to get your work done more efficiently and better, which for me it has. My most productive periods are fasted, so it is in fact going to be pretty litty, epic, cool, lit fam. Wow, we've been recording for a while. That concludes the tier list for self improvement habits without getting too autistically into it and focused on the wrong things. Focus on the essential and fucking lit categories. These you should just like as a byproduct. You just kind of be doing them anyways. Walking on grass doesn't hurt, surely. And don't misinterpret this as me saying going outside isn't important. Going outside is very important. Hence why I put the traveling in the essential tier. And these things, either do more research about, watch the video to see which ones I actually don't know about and which ones I just think are useless. Because there's a very big difference between me thinking fucking biohacking sucks penis in the way most people are implementing it. And there's a big difference between that and me just not knowing enough about stoicism to be able to rank it accurately. So, enjoy this tier list. Go focus on these things. Maybe consider these as well. But like nothing on this list is nothing on this list is bad. So like you go fucking, yeah, knock yourself out. I've had enough talking for today. Peace.